Hello student, good morning one and all. Welcome back to physics class. Today's lecture number 1, chapter number 8, sound. Okay. So before going to start the sound lesson, let's have some introduction about this chapter. Okay. So we will try to first understand the concept of wave and wave motion. So what is a wave? What is wave? Wave is nothing but the oscillatory disturbance of the particle of the medium, okay, from its mean position. So for example, suppose when we drop a piece of stone on the still water, and if you observe, some circles are formed over the still water, right? So what are that circle? That circles are formed due to the disturbance of the water medium. Understand? Actually these particle of the water medium, they are not moving from one place to another place, but they just vibrate about their mean position. Okay. So here we have an example. So let's write the definition. Oscillatory disturbance of the particle of the medium, the oscillatory disturbance. What is wave motion? Wave motion is defined as, it is the motion of oscillatory disturbance, motion of oscillatory disturbance of the particle of the medium, particles of the medium from its mean position, okay. So we can draw the diagram for wave, water wave. Suppose when we have to imagine the wave form on the water surface, okay. So this is the point of striking of the stone on the water surface. This is the point where the stone strike, okay. So here what happened, some circles are formed over here, circles are formed this way, right. You can draw one more circle, okay. Now here the waves are formed like this, okay. So at this point actually it should be like this, way, okay. So here the particle moves upwards, and downwards, moves up and down. You might have seen that when we go to Ganga river, Godavari river in Nasik, right? So during the Kumbh Mela or any other day, some Amavas, some Purnima, some festival is there, the people are releasing the diyas, which is made up of some leaves, okay, and some camphor, some cotton also there, okay, and that burning diya, they are just releasing in water, right, to pray their wishes and all this, right. So see the motion of that diya which release in water surface, it will be like this, up and down, okay. So that form the wave, so that is called as the water waves, understand. So wave motion is the motion of oscillatory disturbance of the particle of the medium, and here the particle does not move. Very important thing is that particle of the medium does not move from one place to another place. one place to another place. It just transfer energy. It just transfer or transfer energy. Actually wave is nothing but the form of energy. Wave क्या होती है? It is just a form of energy, and that energy may be right in the wave may be in the form of mechanical waves or non-mechanical waves. Mechanical waves, the wave which require material medium. Okay, so just take a screenshot of this. Now, as we just now we discussed about the wave motion and wave forms on the water surface, how the circles are formed on the water surface. Okay, so that is from the top view which we had drawn earlier. Now when we see from the side view, so water waves are formed like this. Okay, there is a up and down, right? So this convex part of this wave, that is called as a crest. What do you call this? Crest. And the concave part of this wave is called as trough. We will see that exactly what type of wave it is later on, right? So this is the crest and this is the trough. Understand? So that dia moves up, down, up, down, up, down. Another example for this, I can show you the demonstration. Okay. Suppose we are having the string which is tied at one end. This is the string, right? So when we hold the string at one end and the tied at another end and just give the jerk to the string or rope and just move like this. See. So here when we just give a jerk, so these are the particles of the medium, right? So particle here. So these are the particles and they move up. ऊपर जाएगा फिर नीचे आएगा, ऊपर जाएगा फिर नीचे आएगा. So this is what type of this wave is formed. Understand? So here the particles are not actually moving. They just move up and down, move up and down, up and down, and they form the wave in this way. That is called as a. This is actually nature of transfer wave, which we will study later on. Okay. So here the upper part is crest and the downward part is trough. I hope you all have understood this concept of the waveform. That is the oscillating disturbance of the particle of the medium. Okay. So this is called as the mechanical wave. This wave required material medium. That I will explain later on the distinguish between the type of waves. Before that, we will discuss what should be the characteristic of wave. What are the characteristic of wave? So the characteristic of wave motion is, in a wave motion, the disturbance travels through the medium due to repeated periodic oscillation. Repeated periodic oscillation. Right. So see here crest, here also crest. So these are the repeated. These oscillations are repeated after equal interval of time and the equal distance also. And that's why it is called as periodic in space and periodic in time. Okay. So then the energy is transferred from one place to another without any actual transfer of the particle of the medium, right? So in case of water waves, the water particle does not move, water molecule does not move from one place to another place. They just move up, go down, move up and go down, and that's why they are moving just up and down, and they transfer their energy to the neighboring molecule or neighboring atom. Just like how does the conduction of heat takes place in the solid material. जैसे conduction जैसे होता है solid में, वैसे ही यहाँ पे भी the wave is also formed. Actually wave, what is the wave? Wave is nothing but the energy. Wave क्या आती है? Energy. Understand? So each particle receives disturbance little later than the preceding particles. Okay? मतलब कि अगर यहाँ का particle है, this particle will receive the energy. अभी जैसे कि ये normal position of the water surface है, normal position है. This is the normal position. Right. So the water molecule which are present over here, it will move up. This water molecule they will go down. This will move up. This will go down. Understand? So this is the original level of the water surface. They just move up and down, right? And that repeat equal interval of time and equal in space also, equal distance, हर equal distance पे repeat होता है, and that's why उसको क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग, periodic in time and periodic in space. So it is doubly periodic. It is doubly periodic. Doubly periodic. Two types. That is periodic in space. Periodic in space and periodic in time. Periodic in time. So the wave repeats itself after equal interval and equal distance. That's why it is called as doubly periodic. Okay. Then this wave has two types of velocity. One is particle velocity. Particle velocity. And another is wave velocity. Wave velocity. Now let us see what do you mean by particle velocity and what is the wave velocity. Okay. So again I will show with the demonstration. I have one more demonstration to show this. See, suppose I have a slinky spring. This is the slinky spring. Okay. Now this is the rest position of the particle of the medium. Right. Now when I give a jerk at one point, see, this is also one of the form of wave, oscillated disturbance, up and down, to and fro motion of the particle of the medium. Right. So here, suppose if I am taking the particle at this point, right. So this particle move up, move down. But what is the direction of wave? The direction of wave is like this way. And particles are moving up and down, remember. So when the particles are moving up and down, moving up and down, they are continuously changing their direction. Particles are changing continuously their direction, and that's why the particle velocity changes. But whereas the wave is traveling this way, left to right, okay, so it is moving in the constant velocity. The wave velocity is moving in the constant velocity. That's also one of the characteristic of wave motion. Okay, students. So let's see. The wave velocity is differ than particle velocity. Right. Now how it differ? So wave velocity remains constant while the particle velocity changes continuously during vibration about their position. See, this particle are moving. This is the mean position, rest position. This is the rest position, right? When I give jerk with my hand, so it move up. So particle ऊपर नीचे जा रहा है, up and down are moving. These are the motion of particle. So this particle possesses some velocity. But what about the wave? The wave is traveling like this, in this way. Right? The wave is traveling this way. Now this wave velocity is maximum at the mean position. Sorry, particle velocity is maximum at mean position. Right? यहाँ पे maximum होगा, and जब वो extreme में पहुंचेगा तो zero हो जाएगा. Again it come down. Again it move up, go down, up and down. So maximum at mean position and minimum at extreme position. That is the particle velocity. Medium should now, the medium through which the wave is traveling, right? So whether it is mechanical waves, non-mechanical waves, electromagnetic waves, or any other type of waves, matter waves, right? तो जब भी कोई भी wave travel करता है, तो medium कैसा होना चाहिए? The medium should possess the property of elasticity. Already we have studied this elasticity in lesson number 6, right? So what is elasticity? It is the property of a material by virtue of which regain its original dimension after removing deforming forces. अभी देखो यहाँ पे solid medium है, the slinky spring, right? When there is a formation of wave, oscillated disturbance, right? तो again it will try to come its original position. वो अपने आप original position में आने की कोशिश करता है. और ये जो property होता है, इसको क्या होता है? Elasticity. The second property should be inertia. Inertia of the medium. Medium should have possess the property of inertia. We studied inertia in the laws of motion, right? It is the tendency of a body to remain at state of rest or in the state of uniform motion. Okay, but that inertia is different. यहाँ पे जो inertia हम लेने वाले, that inertia is the property of the medium, so that the medium should store the energy, which store the capacity or ability to store the energy. That's why the medium should have the inertia property. The third property is the medium should have minimum friction. Medium should have minimum friction to avoid the damped oscillation, damp and undamped oscillation. Okay, अभी देखो यहाँ पे let me explain what is a damp oscillation. Damp oscillation is when I am stretching in the downward directions. It is oscillating continuously, and after some time it will stop. See, it slow down. So this is called as damp oscillation. लेकिन हमको वेव को अगर ट्रैवल करना है तो it should travel continuously, and the wave which travel continuously without stopping, without any force, right, without any external agency, that wave is called as progressive wave. Okay, so that we will discuss in the next topic. So just take a screenshot of this. Hello students. The next important topic, that is the types of waves. There are three different types of waves. That is the mechanical waves, non-mechanical waves, and matter waves. Now let us see what is the mechanical wave. Mechanical word itself suggests, right, just like a mechanical energy, how we define. Okay, so mechanical wave which require material medium for its propagation. Okay, for example, suppose if I take this rope tied to one end, and when I give the jerk to this, right, अगर मैंने यहाँ पे एक jerk दिया, right, so when I plug in between, so there is a formation of wave, right, so this type of wave can be called as mechanical waves, right, or when we drop stone or pebble on the still water and the water molecule get disturbed, okay, so that type of wave is a mechanical wave. So the wave which require material medium for its propagation, for its traveling, understand? So see, and it is also called the elastic wave. It is also called as elastic wave. Why so it is called elastic wave? Because the medium should possess elasticity property, right? मतलब जैसे जब भी वाटर वेव फॉर्म होता है वाटर सरफेस पे, तो वो वेव निकलने जाने के बाद दैट वाटर रिमेन कमिंग इन द ओरिजिनल स्टेट, वो अपने आप ओरिजिनल स्टेट पे आ जाता है. ऐसा नहीं होता कि वो वाटर का मॉलिक्यूल नीचे नीचे रहेगा, ऊपर तो ऊपर रहेगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है. वो इट विल कम इट्स ओरिजिनल पोजीशन, तो वापस पानी जो है वो स्टिल हो जाता है. जब हम पत्थर डाल दे, हमको आदत रहती है, जब भी हम पिकनिक को जाते हैं कहीं तालाब के नीचे हम ऐसे बैठे रहते तो हमको आदत रहती है, एक स्टोन लिया, पत्थर लिया छोटा सा और ऐसे मार दिया तो अच्छा लगता है, मतलब वेव्स आर फॉर्म, सर्कल्स आर फॉर्म, राइट. तो उस टाइम पे जब बचपन में हम जब पत्थर मारते थे तालाब में तो हमको ऐसा उसके पीछे फिजिक्स मालूम नहीं था, राइट. लेकिन जब हम 11th-12th में आते हैं तब पता चलता है कि हाँ इसके वजह से फॉर्म होता है, राइट. सो दैट इज द वाटर वेव्स आर फॉर्म ऑन द सरफेस ओनली, नॉट इनसाइड. अंडरस्टैंड? दैट विल बी फॉर्म only the water surface. Understand? And these mechanical waves are governed by the Newton's laws of motion. जो laws है, first law, second law, third law, right? तो सब आपको पता है. Newton second law है equal mass to acceleration. Newton third law क्या है? If every action there is equal and opposite reaction. और Newton का first law क्या है? The body remain at state of rest or state of uniform motion unless it is acted upon by external unbalanced force. That is the Newton first law. So all these three laws obey in the mechanical waves. Understand? And it can exist only in the material medium, that is a solid, liquid and gases. Okay, so water medium, air medium, rock, right? Sound waves are mechanical waves. जैसे हम अभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ हेलो हेलो, तो यहाँ पे कुछ पार्टिकल से जमा हो गए, कंप्रेशन फॉर्म हो गया, देन दे मूव फॉरवर्ड, राइट. दैट पार्टिकल दे मूव फॉरवर्ड, फिर वहाँ पे वापस they just transfer their energy. Move नहीं होता है, they just transfer their energy and the particle completes original position. Okay, तो sound waves क्या है? Is the type of mechanical हम बोल सकते हैं. Then the water waves form on the water surface, right? And the seismic wave that is during the earthquake, जमीन पूरी हिल जाती है, right? तो जो भी जमीन के अंदर, right, inside the earth, what are the waves are formed due to which the earthquake occur. So earthquake occur due to the seismic waves, and that's why to measure the earthquake we are using the device for measurement of intensity of earthquake is seismometer, right. So on the Richter scale, seismometer, we are using seismometer to measure that Richter scale कि कितना intensity earthquake का 6 है, 5 है, 9 है, 7 है, like that. जितना ज़्यादा intensity होगा उतना ज़्यादा damage होगा earthquake का. Okay. Now the second type of wave, that is the non-mechanical wave. Non-mechanical also called as electromagnetic waves. Non-mechanical waves, the waves which do not require material medium, which can travel through vacuum. अगर आप देखोगे मैकेनिकल वेव जो है, these mechanical wave cannot travel through vacuum. वैक्यूम में ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकते. देखो वैक्यूम में अगर हम बोलने की कोशिश करें तो सुनाई नहीं देगा. मान लो ये रूम है और लास्ट में आप आखिर का जो बच्चा बैठा है, स्टूडेंट बैठा है, राइट, तो और बीच में वैक्यूम है तो उसको कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा, राइट. व्हाई? बिकॉज द साउंड वेव रिक्वायर मटेरियल मीडियम फॉर इट्स प्रोपोगेशन, whereas electromagnetic waves do not require any material medium for its propagation. It can travel through vacuum, and these waves travel at the speed of light. What is the speed of light? The speed of light is 3 into 10 to 8 meter per second, or more accurately, which we studied in optics. Okay, that is 299792458 meter per second. This is the exact speed of light, which was measured by the two scientists. Understand? मोरले एक्सपेरिमेंट जो है, तो मोरले जो था, that fellow performed the experiment and find the exact speed of light. Okay, 299792458 meter per second. These speeds for electromagnetic waves. Now, what are the type of electromagnetic waves? Radio waves, light waves, right? Infrared, ultraviolet, X-rays, gamma rays. Then radio waves, microwaves, all these are the visible and invisible waves which are traveling with the speed of 3 into 10 to 8 meter per second in the same medium. But these electromagnetic waves will change, okay, their speed when it travel from one medium to another medium. अगर medium change किया तो speed change होगा, but frequency change नहीं होगी, right? In the same medium, they are traveling with the same speed, but having a different frequency and different wavelength. We will see that how the frequency, speed and wavelength are related to each other. That we will study later on, right? So now the third type of wave, that is the matter waves, right? So matter waves are associated with microscopic particles like electrons, protons and neutrons, okay, and atoms and molecules. Right, they are moving. So wave associated with any object when it is in motion. जब भी इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोटॉन मोशन में रहता है तो we can call that it is a matter waves. Okay, and these waves study in the quantum mechanics. This is the classical mechanics. This is classical mechanics में आता है, and this is the part of the quantum mechanics. Okay, that quantum mechanics you will study in class BSc or BE engineering पढ़ोगे आप. 11th 12th में नहीं है, right? So when microscopic particles are in motion are called matter waves, right? These waves are also called as de Broglie. G silent है यहाँ पे, so we can pronounce this de Broglie or matter waves. The waves which are associated with electrons, protons, neutrons, and atoms and molecules when they are in motion, that possess the matter waves. Okay, and they radiate the energy also. Particles, subatomic particles, so radiate the energy. Electron microscope make use of matter waves. Okay, so take a screenshot and learn this properly. Now after explaining the three type of waves, mechanical, non-mechanical and matter waves, right? So there is one more common type, that is the progressive wave. What is the progressive wave? The wave which is in progress continuously, right? For example, suppose this is the origin of the wave, from where the wave start to move, right? Wave is traveling like this, and it is totally unstoppable. It will not stop anywhere else unless some external agency is supplied only, right? So it will move continuously, right, in the medium. So that type of wave is known as progressive wave. See the definition: wave in which the disturbance created at one place. So this is the point, this is the place where the disturbance created. इसका बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल अगर देना है तो when we throw a pebble or a stone on the still water and the water waves are formed, and देखो आप observe carefully, these water waves are traveling continuously as long as at the bank of the river or the bank of the तालाब, जो भी उसका जो border होगा जहाँ पे जो पॉन्ड जहाँ पे खत्म हो रहा है, जहाँ पे लैंड है, जमीन है, वहाँ पे वो स्टॉप हो, एंड इट विल ट्रैवल कंटिन्यूसली. So water wave is the best example of the progressive wave, the wave which travel continuously, right, in the medium, that is called as progressive wave. Now I am speaking now, so sound wave traveling. Okay, this sound wave will stop. कहाँ पे? दीवार पे stop होगी, उसके beyond नहीं जाएगा, तो जाएगा मीडियम थ्रू वापस जाएगा, फिर बाजू वाले को सुनाई देगा कि मैं क्या पढ़ा रहा हूँ, राइट. बट दिस वेव विल स्टॉप. अगर वो स्टॉप हो रहा है तो व्हाट वी कैन कॉल स्टैंडिंग वेव्स और स्टेशनरी वेव्स. इसका बेस्ट एग्जांपल अगर देना है तो सी दिस इज द रोप टाइड एट दिस पॉइंट. देखिए अभी देखो यहाँ पे, अगर आपको दिख रहा है तो कैमरा में, ओके, तो रोप का एक जो अदर एंड इज टाइड टू द सपोर्ट एंड अदर एंड आई एम होल्डिंग विद द हैंड. ओके, व्हेन आई प्लग इन बिटवीन, अभी देखो यहाँ पे इट मूव अप एंड डाउन, सो प्रेस एंड ट्रक वर फॉर्म, लूप्स फॉर्म हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे, राइट. तो ये जो वेव है, this is not a progressive wave. Why? Because which has a boundary at the two sides. दोनों साइड पे बाउंड्री है, स्टॉप हो रहा है, वो यहाँ तक ही जा रहा है, मेरा हाथ तक ही जा रहा है, वहाँ पे वो सपोर्ट तक ही जा रहा है, राइट. Wave will travel up to the support. So this is not a progressive wave. This is called a standing wave or stationary wave, which you will study in class 12. Stationary waves. Okay, student. So right now you have to remember only the progressive wave, the wave which can travel continuously in the media. Okay. Now let us see some concept, some terms related to the wave motion. Okay. So first is the amplitude of the wave. The first term is some common definition, common properties of all waves, common properties or terms of all waves. All wave मतलब मैकेनिकल एज वेल एज नॉन मैकेनिकल वेव्स. इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक वेव में भी यूज होता है और मैकेनिकल वेव्स भी यूज होता है. ऐसे कॉमन टर्म हमको भी डिफाइन करना है. तो पहला टर्म है, पहली प्रॉपर्टी है, दैट इज द एम्पलीट्यूड. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज एम्पलीट्यूड. ओके, I can explain with this term amplitude with the demonstration so that you will get a clear idea. Okay, so let us see. See, this is the slinky spring, right? This is the original position, rest position of the slinky spring, right? And ये जो आपको loop दिख रहे हैं, they are the particles, right? So when I give jerk to the spring, it need to move out. ऊपर जा रहा है, देखो. तो मैक्सिमम कितना वाइब्रेट हो रहा है, हाउ मच दैट पार्टिकल मूव इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन और डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन, राइट. तो उसका कितना डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो रहा है, राइट. दिस इज द पार्टिकल, ये पार्टिकल है. और एक दूसरा एग्जांपल बताता हूं, इट्स बेटर टू एक्सप्लेन विद दिस रोप. ये बहुत सही एग्जांपल है, राइट. देखो बच्चों, यहाँ पे अभी ये जो है, ये रोप है, स्प्रिंग है. दिस इज द सॉलिड मीडियम, राइट, एंड ऑल दीज आर द पार्टिकल्स. ये सब पार्टिकल्स, राइट. So these are the particles, and when I plug, so what will happen? It will go down and move up. तो ऊपर कितना जा रहा है, नीचे कितना जा रहा है. So what is the displacement of particle of this solid medium in the upward direction or in the downward direction? That maximum displacement is called as amplitude. What do you call it? Amplitude. Okay. So let us write. So for this we have to draw the wave diagram. See, these are the particles of the medium. Some of the particles move up, move down. So see, so what is the displacement of this particle in the upward direction? So this is the maximum displacement. This is called as amplitude. Maximum displacement is known as amplitude. Okay, so the amplitude is defined as the maximum displacement of the particle from its mean position. आप बोलोगे कि ये amplitude है क्या? ये एम्पलीट्यूड है क्या, ये एम्पलीट्यूड है क्या, तो नहीं। तो एम्पलीट्यूड का मतलब होता है कि वो पार्टिकल जो वाइब्रेट हो रहा है, राइट, जो वेव फॉर्म कर रहा है, एंड दैट पार्टिकल इज मूविंग फ्रॉम दिस मीन पोजीशन टू इट्स मैक्सिमम, तो ये आएगा मैक्सिमम डिस्प्लेसमेंट, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द एम्पलीट्यूड। Similarly, the particle goes downward. In the downward direction भी maximum displacement कितना कर रहा है, तो ये आएगा minus c. So this is the amplitude. I hope you all have understood this concept of amplitude. Okay, so let's write the maximum displacement किसका displacement of a particle, of which particle, मीडियम का, पार्टिकल ऑफ द मीडियम, लेकिन वो मैक्सिमम डिस्टेंस कहां से, फ्रॉम इट्स मीन पोजीशन, फ्रॉम इट्स मीन पोजीशन। दिस इज एप्लीकेबल टू ऑल टाइप ऑफ वेव्स, ओके, मैकेनिकल एज वेल एज नॉन मैकेनिकल वेव्स, मीन पोजीशन कॉल्ड एज एम्पलीट्यूड। And what is its symbol? It is denoted by letter capital A, and its SI unit is meter. Okay बच्चों, तो take a screenshot, फिर बाकी का टर्म लेते हैं। Okay, the next term is period. Now look at this wave. The wave starts from this point. This is the starting point of the wave, right? It moves up. Okay, this is the maximum amplitude. Again coming to zero amplitude, maximum in the negative direction and here. So this is called as crest. इसको बोलते हैं हम लोग crest, और इसको बोलते हैं trough. So when the wave consists one crest and one trough, that will be the one vibration, हम उसको बोलते हैं one vibration, right? और यहाँ से particle wave यहाँ से start हुई and which ends at this point after completing one vibration. So whatever time is taken by this wave to complete one vibration, that time is known as period of wave. It's called as period of wave. Actually, period का general definition क्या है? The period is the time taken to complete one cycle. कोई भी एक साइकिल कंप्लीट करने के लिए जो टाइम लगता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, पीरियड। तो पीरियड ऑफ मून होगा, राइट, पीरियड ऑफ रिवोल्यूशन होगा, पीरियड ऑफ रोटेशन होगा, पीरियड ऑफ ऑसिलेशन होगा, राइट। तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द टाइप ऑफ मोशन। सर्कुलर मोशन होते हैं, कंप्लीट चक्कर लगाने को जो टाइम लगेगा उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, पीरियड ऑफ रिवोल्यूशन, राइट। अगर कोई अर्थ रोटेट हो रही, अर्थ रोटेट अबाउट इट्स ओन एक्सिस, तो हम उसको क्या बोलेंगे, पीरियड ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ, दैट इज 24 आवर्स। उसको 24 आवर लगते हैं एक चक्कर लगाने, एक राउंड मारने को अबाउट इट्स ओन एक्सिस, और सन के अराउंड लगाने को उसको कितना लगता है, एक साल लग जाता है, 365 डेज। सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द पीरियड। तो यहाँ पे पीरियड ऑफ वेव क्या होगा, इट इज द टाइम टेकन बाय द पार्टिकल विच इज वाइब्रेटिंग, विच इज ऑसिलेटिंग, विच क्रिएट द ऑसिलेटरी डिस्टर्बेंस, विच प्रोड्यूस अ वेव, राइट। सो टू कंप्लीट वन वाइब्रेशन इज कॉल्ड एज पीरियड। सो लेट्स राइट the time taken by particle, the time taken by particle to complete one vibration, is called period of wave, and which is denoted by letter capital T, What is its unit? The SI unit of period is the second, not minute, not hours. Okay, so SI unit of period or T will be second. The next term is frequency, short term, which is frequency. This is second term, and amplitude was first. Frequency Frequency we also studied in the circular motion, that the number of revolution, number of oscillation, number of rotations per second. तो यहाँ पे वेव फॉर्म हो रही, तो क्या होगा, नंबर ऑफ ऑसिलेशन परफॉर्म इन 1 सेकेंड, नंबर ऑफ वाइब्रेशन परफॉर्म इन 1 सेकेंड बाय द वेव is called as the frequency of that wave. Understand? So number of vibrations or oscillations performed by particle in 1 second is called frequency and denoted by symbol N or F, small f use होता है, right, which is equal to reciprocal of time period, and that's why its unit is per second or hertz. इसका unit क्या है, hertz भी. So these are the common terms which are the common terms in the wave motion, frequency, period, or then the next is angular frequency. Fourth term is angular frequency, omega, angular frequency, that is omega. Okay, so angular frequency is the rate of change of phase with time. अभी यहाँ पे phase क्या है वो मैं explain करना हूँ बाद में, right? So still I just remember the word phase. What is that phase? Phase of oscillation, right? That we will describe later on. So it is a number of rate of change of phase. Phase is nothing but the angle होता है वो. Phase with time is called angular frequency, which is denoted by W is equal to 2 pi. 2 pi क्या है, phase है 180 degree, और 2 pi radian divide by per unit time capital T. Okay, but 1 upon T is equal to frequency. 1 upon T is equal to frequency, right? So wave angular frequency omega can be written as 2 pi n or 2 pi f. इसका अगर यूनिट देखा जाए तो ऐसा यूनिट will be radian per second. इसका यूनिट क्या होगा, radian per second, because angle that is phase measured in radian, okay, and time measured in second. So the SI unit of angular frequency is radian per second, 2 pi upon T. ये आपको 12th में बहुत काम में आएगा. प्लीज बी रिमेंबर, डोंट फॉरगेट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट. ये जो जितने भी वेव मोशन के जितने भी कंसेप्ट है वो आपको अगले साल स्टेशनरी वेव में सिंपल ऑर्बिट मोशन में लगने वाले हैं. तो नॉट टू फॉरगेट है, अच्छी तरह उसको रिवाइज करना है, बार बार उसको पढ़ना है और दिमाग में उसको फिट रखना है, स्टोर रखना है. तो टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. Hello student. The next common term of property is wavelength. Now what is the wavelength? So wavelength is defined as the distance between two consecutive or two successive particles which are in the same state of vibration, or which हम उसको बोलेंगे they are in the same phase. Okay, यहाँ पे phase का जो meaning है, phase is nothing but the physical quantity which describe the state of oscillation, which describe the state of vibration. Okay, physical quantity which describes state of oscillation or vibration of particle of medium. Okay. Now see this particle, this particle, this particle, this particle, this particle. So this particle is what state of vibration? Okay. Now this particle move at this point. Okay. And this particle also move at this maximum displacement. Let this point be, अभी उसको नाम दे दो. So this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E, and this is F. Okay. तो यहाँ पे A और E particles है. They are in the same state of vibration. They are in the same phase. You cannot take particle A and particle B because they are not in the same state of vibration. You cannot take this particle A and particle C even though they are at maximum displacement, but they are in the opposite phase, out of phase. Understand? So that's why this particle we cannot take in the same phase. Okay? So the wavelength is defined as the distance between two consecutive particles which are in the same state of vibration. Okay? तो ये एक पार्टिकल आएगा, एक पार्टिकल आएगा, या दिस पार्टिकल O और दिस पार्टिकल D. O और D के बीच में और A और E के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस है, this distance is called as a wavelength and which is denoted by the letter lambda. Okay? Then next is particle D and particle O, or particle B and particle F. So they are in the same state of vibration. So that's why the distance between these two particles is known as wavelength. So let's write the definition of wavelength. The distance between two successive particles, the distance between two successive particles. लेकिन कौन सा पार्टिकल? Which are in the same state of vibration. Which are in the same state of vibration, that is same phase state of vibration, that is they are in the same state, same phase, or they are in phase. You can say in phase. They are in phase. If they are in phase, are called wavelengths. It's called wavelength. Which is denoted by symbol lambda. Denoted by symbol capital is lambda. Its pronunciation is lambda. And SI unit is beta. Okay. So अगर if you are taking this type of wave, the distance between two consecutive crests or two consecutive troughs is also known as the wavelength. Okay. Now next is velocity, wave velocity. See, there are two velocity, wave velocity and particle velocity. Okay, the wave velocity travel like this. The distance covered by the wave in unit time, it is distance covered by the wave in unit time or in a given time, that is called as a wave velocity. Right now, the distance covered by a wave per unit time, is called wave velocity, and which is constant throughout the motion. Okay, SI unit, meter per second, is also called as phase velocity. And another velocity is particle velocity. The particles now moving up and down. What is the displacement? Okay. So this velocity, particle velocity is different than the wave velocity. Okay. दोनों अलग अलग है. Right. So particle velocity continuously changing with the distance, displacement from its mean position. The next term is the next term is wave number. Wave number is reciprocal of wavelength, right? So number of wavelengths, wave number, it is the reciprocal of wavelength, wave number, which is represented by lambda bar, which is equal to 1 upon lambda. Lambda bar is 1 upon lambda. What is the definition of this? The number of waves present, the number of waves present in a unit distance, maybe 1 meter, 1 centimeter, like that, in a unit distance of the medium, is called wave number. So SI unit is per meter. Sometimes they ask to find what is the wave number of the following data, right? So you have to calculate first wavelength of that wave and just take the reciprocal, you will get the wave number. Okay, student, now let's derive the relation between the velocity, wave velocity, wavelength and frequency of the wave. Generally, हमारा definition जो velocity का, वो हमें define the term velocity, the rate of change of distance with respect to time in a given direction, or rate of change of displacement with respect to time. तो जनरल definition क्या है? Distance upon time. तो यहाँ पे जब भी wave travel करती है, right? So in one vibration, how much distance covered by the wave? The distance covered by the wave is lambda. And how much time it takes? Capital T, that is the time period. So simple. Okay. So when wave travels, it covers distance, that is lambda, we call it wavelength, in a given time period, in a unit time, capital T, that is time period. Okay, so velocity is equal to distance covered upon time period. So velocity v is equal to lambda upon t. But 1 upon t is equal to frequency. Okay, so v is equal to lambda into n, or v equal to n lambda. Okay, so velocity is equal to wavelength multiplied by frequency. As I told you that the electromagnetic waves are traveling with the same speed in the given medium. कोई भी मीडियम दिया है, वैक्यूम दिया है, फ्री स्पेस दिया है, एयर मीडियम दिया है, उसमें से जब भी इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक वेव ट्रैवल करेगा, so that electromagnetic wave will travel with the speed of 3 into 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकेंड, that speed of light. Okay, तो उस पे क्या चेंज होगा फिर? एक्सरे है, तुम्हारा अल्ट्रावायलेट है, विजिबल है, इंफ्रारेड है, right? Microwaves है, radio waves, all these waves are traveling with the same speed. Then what is the change? There is a change in frequency and wavelength. Okay, अगर frequency ज़्यादा है तो wavelength will be less, so that their product remains constant. If the frequency is less, then the wavelength will be greater. So it is inversely proportional, because n is equal to, frequency is equal to v by lambda, or lambda is equal to v by n. So here n frequency is inversely proportional to lambda by taking this velocity constant. Okay, this is what change, right? Then why the motion is doubly periodic? Why the motion, wave motion is doubly periodic? Wave motion is doubly periodic. Periodic क्या होता है? Periodic का मतलब होता है which repeat itself in equal interval of time और in equal distance. अगर वो equal distance पे repeat हो रही wave, तो what we can call it? Periodic in space. अगर वो equal interval of time पे repeat हो रही, the wave which repeats itself in equal interval of time, so we can call it periodic in time. Understand? So periodic was not necessarily it is related to only time, but it can relate it to space also. That's why it's called as periodic in space. चलिए अभी यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं. तो wave start from this point. So origin of the wave, it travels. Okay, यहाँ पे खत्म हो गई. वापस it will repeat the same this way. आगे भी वही wave form होगा. या फिर we can show like this. छोटा सा दिखाता हूँ. This is one wave. Again it will start. Second wave. Again it will start. Third wave. Again it will start. Same wave. तो ये जो है this wave repeat, जो wave form repeat हो रहा है in equal distance. ये distance कितना है? लैम्बडा. 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 Understood? Now let's see the time. अभी how much time taken? T, capital T, capital T. So the wave repeat itself the same waveform in the equal interval of time, that in equal time period and equal distance, and that's why it is called as doubly periodic. So periodic in space and periodic in time. I hope you all have understood this concept. Okay. Hello student. Now the next concept is phase of wave. Okay. So phase of wave is defined as the physical quantity which describe the state of vibration or state of oscillation of a particle at that place. लो particle कहाँ पे है? Right, whether crest पे, trough पे या in between, or what is the location of that particle? Okay, that is describe the phase of a wave. The physical quantity which describe the state of oscillation at a given place. Okay, or the displacement velocity of a wave, then oscillation number. Okay, describe the phase of wave at that place. Okay, चलो थोड़ा डायग्राम ड्रॉ करते फेज के लिए. So let's have the wave, sinusoidal wave it is, but from the negative side. Okay, so this is what the wave. Now let's mark some points. I will take this point as a O is the origin. Then this particle, this position small m, this will be small n, mn, p, q, and these are the r. This will be s, this will be t, this will be u, and this will be v, this will be W in this way. Okay, देखो बच्चों अभी यहाँ पे जो पार्टिकल है R और T, राइट, तो दिस पार्टिकल हैविंग द सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट फ्रॉम इट्स मीन पोजीशन, अभी पार्टिकल यहाँ पे था ओरिजिनल रेस्ट पे, जब मीन पोजीशन था इक्विलिब्रियम पोजीशन, दैट टाइम पार्टिकल वाज एट दिस पॉइंट, तो वो इतना डिस्प्लेस हुआ है. सिमिलरली दिस पार्टिकल इट वाज एट दिस पॉइंट, वो यहाँ पे था, राइट. जब वो वाइब्रेट हुआ तो इतना डिस्प्लेस. तो नाउ इफ यू ऑब्जर्व केयरफुली द पोजीशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल एट आर एंड टी हैविंग द सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट बट द डिफरेंट वेलोसिटी. अभी देखो वेलोसिटी डिफरेंट कैसे, जब पार्टिकल यहाँ पे होगा तो वो ऑलवेज एक्ट्स डाउनवर्ड्स, वो नीचे की तरफ एक्ट होगा, उसका डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. जब पार्टिकल यहाँ पे आएगा तो वो हमेशा ऊपर जाने की कोशिश करेगा इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो अभी यहाँ पे क्या होगा है, दिस पार्टिकल हैविंग द सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट बट opposite in direction of velocity, right? So from figure we can make a conclusion that the particle at r, particle at small r and t having same displacement from mean position but opposite in direction of velocity. So they are not in phase, वो phase में नहीं है, they are out of phase. These two particles भले सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो लेकिन उसका phase जो वेलोसिटी अलग अलग है. अभी देखो बच्चे यहाँ पे इफ यू टेक द पॉइंट Q and W, okay, so Q and W having the same displacement and same velocity, right? So they are in phase. तो यहाँ पे Q और V क्या है, they are in phase and Q and U are the same displacement. Q और U का भी same displacement है और S और V का भी सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट है. also particle at Q and U then S and V are at same displacement but opposite in direction. Whereas particle P and V, whereas particle P and V are having same displacement and same velocity, same direction of velocity. Hence they are in phase. तो इन फेज में कब होगा, अगर पार्टिकल हैविंग सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट फ्रॉम इट्स मीन पोजीशन एज वेल एज इट हैज द सेम डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. सो एट दैट टाइम द पार्टिकल आर सेड टू बी इन फेज. आउट ऑफ फेज कब होगा, अभी यहाँ पे S और V क्या है, आउट ऑफ फेज है, राइट. भले दोनों का डिस्प्लेसमेंट सेम है, दिस डिस्प्लेसमेंट एंड दिस डिस्प्लेसमेंट, ओके, पार्टिकल का, तो उनका लेकिन पार्टिकल वेलोसिटी का डायरेक्शन अलग अलग है, डिस्प्लेसमेंट सेम है, ओके. सो इफ द टू सक्सेसिव पार्टिकल डिफर बाय वन ऑसिलेशन, अगर दो पार्टिकल है जैसे कि P और V है, राइट, तो P और V के बीच में जो है दे हैव दी जो भी डिफरेंस ऑसिलेशन दैट इज 1, ओके, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे आर इन फेज. इफ टू पार्टिकल्स आर डिफर in oscillation by 1, then they are said to be in phase. और कब बोल सकते हैं, if their phase difference is 0 or 2 pi, right. अभी दोनों का phase difference जो है वो फेज डिफरेंस भी अगर देखा जाए, राइट, फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट, ये पॉइंट से अगर डिफरेंस लिया, राइट, तो यहाँ पे कितना होगा, जीरो फेज, यहाँ पे 90 पाई बाई 2, 2 पाई, 3 पाई बाई 2, यहाँ पे 2 पाई, वापस यहाँ पे उसको ऐड करते जाओ, राइट, तो यहाँ पे कितना आएगा, यहाँ पे आएगा 4 पाई, और यहाँ पे कितना आएगा फिर 4 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2, 4 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2, सो दिस विल बी 4 to the 8, 9 पाई बाई 2, ओके। और यहाँ पे कितना आएगा इसका, ये आएगा आपका 2 पाई, दिस इज पाई प्लस 3 पाई बाई 2, पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2, सो दिस विल बी 3 पाई बाई 2, राइट, सो माइनस 3 पाई बाई 2, दिस विल बी कितना आता है 6 पाई बाई 2, सो 2 1 जा 2 3 जा 3 5, समथिंग वेंट रॉन्ग, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रहा है, सॉरी, 2 पाई, हाँ ये 4 पाई नहीं आएगा, 4 पाई नहीं आएगा, यहाँ पे 2 पाई आएगा, फिर 3 पाई, 3 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2, तो 3 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2 कितना आता है, पाई बाई 2, विच विल बी 6 पाई 7 पाई बाई 2, 7 पाई बाई 2, ओके। तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा 7 पाई बाई 2 आएगा, तो 7 माइनस 3 4, तो ये जो फेज डिफरेंस आएगा ये 2 पाई आएगा, राइट। सो पार्टिकल P एंड V दोनों के फेज डिफरेंस कितना है 2 पाई, दैट टाइम वी कैन से दैट दे आर सेड टू बी इन फेज, राइट। देन अभी मान लो इफ यू टेक द फेज करस्पॉन्डिंग टू पॉइंट U, अगर इसका फेज अगर लिया या W लिया, W पॉइंट लिया, suppose the particle is at point W, and if you take, assume that this is the zero phase, 0 डिग्री, 0 फेज होगा, 0 रेडियन होगा यहाँ पे, राइट। तो अगर 0 रेडियन लिया यहाँ पे, 0 फेज लिया, तो ये कितना होगा एट दिस पॉइंट, इट इज पाई बाई 2, ओके। दैट इज साइन थीटा जो होगा वो 1 होगा, साइन थीटा विल बी प्लस 1, दैट इज थीटा इज इक्वल टू पाई बाई 2 at W, at V. Similarly from this point, तो ये कितना होगा फिर यहाँ पे, यहाँ से यहाँ तक 2 पाई और पाई बाई 2, राइट। तो 2 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2 कितना आता है 2 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2, सो विच इज 5 पाई बाई 2, सो फेज ऑफ द पार्टिकल P is at 5 पाई बाई 2, द फेज ऑफ पार्टिकल P will be at 5 pi by 2, that is 2 pi plus pi by 2, 2 pi plus pi by 2. So ऐसे काउंट करना है आपको, like very simple to understand the concept of phase which is measured in radian, okay. अभी यहाँ पे अगर पॉइंट लिया आपने तो N और Q भले जो जीरो डिस्प्लेसमेंट है, डिस्प्लेसमेंट सेम है, राइट, जीरो डिस्प्लेसमेंट, बट उनका जो डायरेक्शन है अपोजिट है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दिस 2 पॉइंट्स आर इन आउट ऑफ फेज, ओके। वैसे Q और U लिया, ये भी आउट ऑफ फेज है, इवन दो द सेम डिस्प्लेसमेंट, U एंड W आर आल्सो इन आउट ऑफ फेज। तो इन फेज कब होंगे, तो द पॉइंट N एंड U एंड पॉइंट Q एंड W आर इन फेज, ओके। सो पोजिशन द पॉइंट N एंड U are in phase. Similarly, Q and W also are in phase. Okay, so this is what the about the phase, right? And separation between the two particles which are in phase, how much separation it will be? अभी ये दो पार्टिकल इन फेज है V और P, तो दोनों में डिस्टेंस कितना होगा, दैट डिस्टेंस विल बी द वेवलेंथ लैम्डा। इफ द फेज डिफरेंस इज 2 पाई रेडियन, सो द वेवलेंथ विल बी लैम्डा, दैट इज द one wavelength, we can say that, okay. So that wavelength will be lambda if they are differ by the 2 pi radian. Just take a screenshot. Next possible question on wave, phase of wave is draw a wave and indicate point which are in phase, out of phase and phase difference of pi by 2. So look at the diagram here. So पहला जो है in phase देखेंगे, the point which are in phase. So point B and H, B and H, point C and I, C and I, then point A and F, A and F are in phase, whose phase difference is 2 pi radian. Okay, so the next possible concept, the point which are out of phase. तो out of phase मतलब phase difference will be not 2 pi, it may be pi also. So here the point B and D, point B and D, these 2 points are out of phase, having the same displacement but direction of particle velocity, wave velocity will be different, right? तो यहाँ पे ये ऊपर जाएगा, ये नीचे जाएगा, पार्टिकल वेलोसिटी अलग है. सिमिलरली डी एंड एच, डी एंड एच, डी एंड एच. ओके, दूसरा ई एंड जी आर आउट ऑफ फेज, ई एंड जी आर आउट ऑफ फेज. देन A and B also out of phase, D and F are also out of phase, F and H are also out of phase, right? H and J also out of phase, H and J are also out of phase, correct? B and D are also out of phase, D and H are also out of phase, A and B, they are also out of phase. Okay, so A and B also. Now the third question is third possible question is the point which are pi by 2 radian, which are the phase difference is pi by 2. Okay, so phase difference pi by 2, phase difference pi by 2 are points. कौन से पॉइंट्स है? अभी देखो यहाँ पे ये जो है ये जीरो लिया, पाई बाय 2, 2 पाई, 2 पाई माइनस पाई बाय 2, तो ये पाई बाय 2 आएगा. सिमिलर ईयर ये पाई बाय 2 है, सॉरी ये 2 पाई है, दिस विल बी 3 पाई बाय 2. तो 3 पाई बाय 2 माइनस 2 पाई, पाई बाय 2, इसका पाई बाय 2, इसका भी पाई बाय 2, इसका भी पाई बाय 2, इसका भी पाई बाय 2. सो पॉइंट बी एंड सी, ए एंड बी, पॉइंट ए एंड बी, बी एंड सी, सी एंड डी, C and D, D and F, D and F, F and H, F and H, then H and I and J. This type of question can be asked in CET. CET में ऐसे question आ सकते हैं. From the given diagram, given figure, which points shows the phase difference pi by 2? Which point shows the phase difference pi? Which point shows the phase difference 2 pi? अभी यहाँ पे दोनों में phase difference कितना है? B और D के बीच में pi, D और H के बीच में pi, H और J के बीच में pi. Understand? और ये दोनों के बीच में क्या होगा? Pi by 2. That's all. Take a screenshot. Now the next possible question, that is the characteristic of progressive wave. It is just similar to the properties or characteristic of wave motion, right? So in the progressive wave means the wave which can travel continuously without stopping. अगर वो stop हो गए तो वो बन जाता है stationary और standing waves, which you study in class 12, right? तो प्रोग्रेसिव वेव और ट्रैवलिंग वेव, उसको ट्रैवलिंग वेव भी बोलते हो, कंटिन्यू चलता रहता है, राइट? अनस्टॉपेबल वेव. So all the vibrating particles of medium have same amplitude, period and the frequency. That is the first characteristic of progressive wave. state of oscillation, that is the phase, right? The phase changes from particle to particle. Phase change होता रहता है particle to particle. Energy is transmitted from particle to particle without the physical transfer of matter or particle. मतलब जब भी वेव ट्रैवल करता है तो पार्टिकल मूव नहीं होता है, पार्टिकल जस्ट वाइब्रेट अबाउट देयर मीन पोजिशन एंड दे ट्रांसफर देयर एनर्जी टू द नेबरिंग एटम्स और मॉलिक्यूल्स, राइट. द पार्टिकल ऑफ द मीडियम वाइब्रेट पीरियोडिकली, पीरियोडिकल इट्स रिपीट इटसेल्फ इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम, इसको पीरियोडिकली बोलते हैं, और रिपीट इटसेल्फ इन इक्वल डिस्टेंस इन इक्वल टाइम, periodically about their equilibrium position. Okay, the next characteristic is in the absence of dissipative forces, every particle vibrate with same amplitude and same frequency but differ in phase. This is very important. They may have the 0 phase, pi by 2 phase, 2 pi radian, etc. Okay, from its adjacent particles. Every particle lags behind in its state of motion compared to the before it. Of course हर पार्टिकल लेट जाता है, राइट, जिसका भी वेव है. so this particle is lags behind this, right, because it is a progressive wave. this is the direction of progressive wave. तो इसको ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा, इसको कम टाइम लगेगा. lags behind. It is periodic. Progressive wave are periodic in space and periodic in time. That's why it is called as doubly periodic. उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? doubly periodic. सो आज बस लेक्चर 1 में इतना ही. रिमेनिंग सम फ्यू न्यूमेरिकल्स वी विल सॉल्व इन द लेक्चर नंबर 2. ओके, चलो सी यू, हैव अ गुड डे, बाय बाय.